this is a wonderful environment to learn in.
Yeah.
Because they break every step of surfing down into these very digestible bites where you can understand how to get up on a board, how to maintain your composure and your balance on the board, how to steer the board. And those are all skills that you can expound on as you get into bigger, faster waves. So even though Will and I are in two different stages of our learning, we both had great progress that we marked in just a week here.
World-class surf coaching smuggled into a luxury resort with the most amazing food and staff, and you just feel very cared for and part of a family.
We read an article in the New York Times in 2019, Surf Simply 2.0, and we knew right away this was a place we wanted to come.
We booked it then for 2022.
So we came for the first time in 2022, March of 2022. Will came as a surfer, I came as a non-surfer, and he had an amazing time. He basically started from square one, and he was surfing the whitewater, learning how to pop up. So since then, we've been doing some surfing, and he's been using the techniques that he learned here, trying to convey some of that to me. We've gone to some beautiful locations, but every time we knew we wanted to come back here. In fact, the last time we were here in March of 2022, we booked this trip because we were hooked.
And this trip, we've already booked March of 2025.
10 years ago, at a 40th birthday event, just always something on the horizon, and it was definitely a if not now when kind of moment.
Many of my friends were big windsurfers, competitive in Maui and Hood River, and they tried to get me on board for windsurfing, and I never did. And then came along kiteboarding, and I thought, okay, kiteboarding, I'll do that, and I never did. So then I thought, I'll just start with surfing.
I first learned how to surf back in 2019 here in Nosara, and I was recommended by a bunch of people I was surfing with to come to Surf Simply, and they said this is the best place to learn how to surf. And so I told Jeff, I kept talking about Surf Simply and how much I wanted to come, and Jeff surprised me for my 30th birthday with a trip here, and I'm just so grateful for the opportunity to come and learn how to surf here.
I've enjoyed watching Charlotte surf this entire week. She's gotten so much better, and it just makes me so much happy. It just makes me so happy to see how much progress she has made.
I have been a friend of Surf Simply since 2012 when they were in their original location. And then in 2018, when it was their Surf Simply 2.0, I had to come and check it out. And I've been telling the whole team that every year it's just better and better, like leveling up. And I've just been like, it's been a joy to see that happen.
So I started playing in waves with surfboards when I was about 21 years old. But I only really started surfing when I first came here in 2019 and met Derek. Because without Derek, I wouldn't be surfing. I would just be playing in the waves. The thing that I appreciate is that you can see how Rue and Harry's mindset for coaching have created a structure that all the coaches are able to see what people do in the water and how to break down how they could improve in ways that I have not found in any surf coaching elsewhere.
Look good. You're using that back arm. See that back arm throws forward? You're on the high line. Look, we're not too high, we're not too low. Another pump. Yeah. Oh, that second pump is good. Yeah, that looks good, right?
This is an environment where you can see in real time what your pop-up looked like, what your stability looked like, whether you were able to accelerate on a wave, whether you were able to ride down the line of a wave, cut back, turn, trim, carve. And they teach you what those words mean, how you maneuver your body to achieve those things.
The reason we do angled takeoffs before we do bottom turns is bottom turns, the timing and the technique has to be really, really good. Otherwise you lose the wave.
And I don't know another place that breaks it down in such a fundamental way. And so for me, that was really valuable. I'm a super analytical person. So to have it spelled out in such great detail was really, really valuable.
I mean, that's the biggest thing is the feedback.
We're always going to have straighter takeoff will require an aggressive carving turn. An angled takeoff will give us speed and stability immediately into that high line.
You can actually see what you're doing, analyze it, then go back out and try to progress on that is amazing.
Did you check out some clips? Yes.
Theory has never been more fun than with Derek, and he's keeps you laughing, but also you've just learned so much in the process, and so it's very joyful.
What was his best advice?
Hit the target like it owes you money.
Decision-making body mechanics for the first wave of the day. I'm happy with that. Happy camping for sure.
My coach was Justin, and I started as a beginner. I wanted to start from square one, even though I've been on a surfboard in various places. I wanted to learn from the very beginning.
That transition from kind of B to C is like the ideal.
Because it's getting enough lift and it's got enough momentum.
Yeah.
Okay.
D is catchable, but it's going to be steep. We're going to have a really good angle of takeoff or probably get really quick to our feet.
Otherwise, we're gonna
Exactly.
The proper way to pop up, the proper way to position my body on the surfboard, in a wave, how to control the speed of the surfboard, and to ultimately work my way to the back, as they call it, and catch an unbroken wave.
Which you did.
I did. I caught my first unbroken wave today. The last day, just in time.
My coach this week was Harry, and we were working on carving, trimming, and angled takeoffs. And I will say, one of the most amazing things was when I was out, I was paddling out to the back, and I think at one point, every single surf coach here helped me in some way. And so it just felt so supportive.
Casually cruising out the back like it's no big thing.
And I knew I was okay in the water, and I also felt really comfortable pushing myself out of my comfort zone.
The highlight of this week was really about the non-surfing. So this is the first time I've brought someone special with me. My partner Danny came, and she came as a non-surfer. Seeing how the team here set up activities for her.
Well, the staff has been incredibly helpful in terms of helping me find things to do while Charlotte's surfing and in class. Between that and all the great food, I mean, I've been super happy with my experience here.
The food continues to just blow people away. So I love this community. They've made me feel like family in the times I've come. So
I've been in other group settings, and this is unique. I've been thinking about that. It's a wonderful energy and vibe here, and that comes truthfully from Jess and Rue being like great employers. And I think that the team, I think everybody feels like they're very, they like each other, they're all part of it, and respected, and that comes forth. And so it's just like their energy together seems positive, and that translates to all of us here as well.
Yeah, the Surf Simply community has been great. Every single coach, staff member greeted me every single day, every morning, every opportunity that they had. I didn't feel like I was, not a part of the experience at all. They made me feel like I was an equal partner to Charlotte and equal part of this experience, and I really appreciated that. I did attend one of the stretch classes along with Charlotte, and it was really incredible, and I found it beneficial too, even though I wasn't surfing.
I have to say, the stretching classes with Lau were just absolutely incredible. I love that it was so tailored to helping us with flexibility and mobility and making sure that we really felt supported this week with all of the surfing. And there were some great exercises with the foam roller that I definitely want to bring home with me.
You know, everyone in the water, like Callum's out there cheering you on, and you know, you wake up in the morning, you come down, and like Danny and Ilsa and Gabby and everyone is like waving you from the front office, and just like that, you know, the kitchen staff, the housekeeper, like just that you really do feel special here. But it is just a place you do want to keep coming back to because you feel so cared for, and also that you've grown, and that you've grown in the light of these people, like the whole team.